to work again. Second part of my split shift. Another update locally on Hurricane Florence. Yeah, the track is still bringing it probably actually closer to Wilmington, around that area. But I've seen some models that are bringing it possibly, again, around the state line. And then the thing could stall out. Like, it's going to cruise into the coast, then put on the brakes, and then meander, possibly just hanging over the eastern part of the state of North Carolina before drifting westward towards my area, which is the Charlotte area. I'm hearing estimates of rain here locally from 5 to 7 inches, and I think that's being conservative. But if it meanders and drifts westward this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we could very easily see a foot of rain out of this thing. And around here, luckily we're on hills. There's a lot of hills around here. Down the street there's a creek. I know some people's backyards, not basically a block over, their backyards up against that creek, and I've seen it flood before. And around where the park is, around the corner from my house, yeah, there's a good chance that the ponds and everything will flood over as well. So, I don't know, with that much rain, yeah, that's definitely going to be a mess. But North Carolina, my goodness, I'm reading reports they could get anywhere up to 30 inches in the eastern part of the state. And, yeah, that's, man, I think people need to build an ark. That much rain falling, that's literally 2.5 feet of rain. So, yeah, that's not good. Right now, storms here are just isolated. It's like the calm before the storm. So, we won't be seeing effects here probably until Thursday at the earliest. And Thursday, probably Friday. But yeah, the weekend, oh man, it looks completely inundated with rain. So, yeah, it's going to be a mess, I know that. But yeah, I've been studying these tracks. There's two different types of models they use. The GFS, which is more of the American model, and the Euro version. And the Euro is the one that seems to have had a better track record with hurricanes. And the Euro is the one that's bringing the storm closer to my locale. So, yeah, hard to say, but it's basically a roll of the dice with this storm. Where exactly is it going to make landfall? But bottom line, it's going to be a mess here, and lots of rain, probably some gusty winds for sure. We'll probably have some, tropical storm force gusts, stuff like that. So, yeah, limbs falling, trees falling, that's a definite possibility. So, I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see, because, I double checked my insurance, and my insurance is good to go. If anything happens, but hopefully not, because that's the last thing I need to deal with. But yeah, wait for this long signal. It's kind of the lunch hour around here. So, but yeah, my work, of course, it's going pretty well. Still working a split shift. I seem to be the ideal candidate for this job, because other people couldn't do it because of where they lived. But me, I'm only, this is the furthest post office actually. It's about 7 to 10 minutes, and with these signals the way they are, yeah, about 10 minutes away from my house. So it's not bad. And yeah, already, people were asking, well, if we have a hurricane, are we going to work? And the supervisor's like, plan on working, unless otherwise told. Just plan on being here. I'm just shaking my head, people are wanting to get days off. Well, thing is, you're going to use vacation time, you're going to take it unpaid or a sick day, how are you going to do it? So, yeah. But, yeah, chances are I'll probably work Saturday. Whether it's a split shift or not, I have no idea, but that's when we're going to be getting the more intense rainfall Saturday and Sunday based on the latest forecast. So I don't know, but I'm planning on being there because, again, I needs to work, needs the money. I got a police officer in front of me. Perfect. So we'll just follow him for a while. But yep, that's pretty much the latest. Yeah, I'm pretty much glued to the weather websites that I check out. There's several of them. I'm not going to go through them all. Of course, probably Weather Underground, the Weather Channel's version, and then there's a bunch of others that I'll check out. So, looking for comparisons, but really the national National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA. Yeah, they've got some real good tracks and graphs and all that. Of course, a local meteorologist up in Charlotte has a pretty impressive program he uses for the models and rainfall amounts and all that. And he's pretty good, but he's been off a few times, especially in the wintertime, predicting snowstorms. But yeah, pretty much studying them all to get the best guess as to what's going to be happening in my location. And yeah, right now, a lot of rain, gusty winds. That seems to be what is pretty much guaranteed to be happening in this area in the next few days. So, but yeah, already I've read or heard today or yesterday, I don't know, one of those days, that Charleston, I don't know why the governor of South Carolina is doing this, but he's reversed the lanes on Interstate 26 from Charleston all the way to Columbia, South Carolina. That's about a 2-hour, drive. I've made that drive before, but the hurricane is not going to affect, folks that far south. I mean, it's going to be more up towards Myrtle Beach, in North Carolina. So I don't know why he's evacuating Charleston, the Charleston area. I just think that's a bit, you're sending people up towards, areas that are probably going to be drenched with rain and flooded, up towards the sand hills and foothills and, the mountainous areas. So that doesn't make a lot of sense, sending a lot of population into flood-prone areas or areas that are probably going to be flooded from the remnants of this hurricane. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I think that was kind of a bonehead move. But I guess we'll see what happens when the storm gets here. So, speaking of almost getting here, I'm about at work, so I'll just wrap this quick update on the what's going to be the effects of Hurricane Florence in my area in the very near future. So until next time, adios.